Hello everybody, it's me, the Anonamystery, your local nocturnal detective. And Mona, my trusty crime-finding dog. Sorry for being gone for so long. I got sick and my voice sounded too nasty for me to justify subjecting you all to it. On the bright side, I had more time to work on Stationary Hearts Episode 2 while I recovered. My goal is to have the episode out by the end of the year, but y'all aren't here for that. Y'all are here for couch kissing and sink smooching. So, with everything having been outlined, let's dig right in. You can't touch it. Who are you?
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head.
Hello, I've never seen you before.
You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well don't just stand there. Go get help!
What's wrong? Help? I am the help.
What do you bleep mean, what's wrong? Don't you bleep see that?
No need to shout. Do I bleep see what? Could you maybe turn that off? I can withstand this. I can withstand anything. Do I see what?
All that smoke! It's everywhere! And where there's smoke, there's bleep fire!
That's not smoke though. Those are dust motes, floating ever so sweetly in a ray of light.
Oh, is that what that is? Whoops. I guess I might be a little jumpy today. Bleep!
Could you maybe turn that off? I can withstand this. I can withstand anything.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me just...
Anytime now. You know what? I like the sound. After a while, it's very pleasant.
Blessed silence. You can finally hear yourself think again.
Got it. Alrighty then. Arma alarm at your service.
Arma alarm. Why do they keep making that noise?
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle.
Another one?
Arma has gone through some trauma and might even have more in store for her. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with trauma, suicide, and other violent acts.
Damn. Okay.
If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure.
Alright.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
That's fine. I'd like to see this through.
On with the show.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service.
Hi there, Arma. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here?
I thought I heard a noise. A sort of loud bleep, if you will.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think, if you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames.
True.
I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
Wow, a real-life hero. I admire that. Wait, what was that? I might start a fire myself if it meant getting rescued by you. I noticed you looked a bit, frazzled?
What was what?
The bip. That bip sound.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, what were you saying about staying vigilant at all times? I dig that. Pretty sure I heard something.
With all due respect, I don't know you well enough to get grilled by you.
Alright. But that... I 100% heard a noise. I'm not trying to be rude.
Anyhow, I'm really busy right now trying to make sure we don't all die.
Alright.
Maybe it would be best if you came back another time, alright?
Something tells me you're always gonna be like this. But sure, I'll come back another time. Okay, Arma. See you around. Maybe my ears will have healed by then. Alright, Arma. Try to get some rest, okay?
Arma ignores you.
Oh, okay. It's like mind your business. I want for this magazine. What is this?
Oh, good!
Oh, hi, Lyric.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
The zoo. Zoo? I know exactly what you mean.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts.
Okay.
Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
When?
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline.
Okay.
If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book. Which I can absolutely do in a night. Believe you me, it will be perfection.
If you say so.
But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Yes, it does. For sure. Let's rock and roll. You could really write a book in a night? Tell me a little more about this detective guy.
Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Oh, hell yes. This is going to be great. Actually, I've got a couple of things to take care of first, but I'll come right back. Yeah, let's begin.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there.
V.
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale. With the help of his new and hilarious mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin, when Gondorf the Wizard appeared before him, when a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. I feel like Daphne Fatale works a little more with the character.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
Wen asks Daphne when she last saw her husband. She replies, at the Squid Cannery, down on the Misty Wharf. Xander takes the job, but doesn't tell her that he's not a real detective. His first name is just coincidentally Detective. He'd last been seen climbing Everest. She'd last seen him on Skyros, Island of Sirens. What are you gonna say if I say this? Because I like a little bit of monsters.
Skyros, Island of the Sirens, was one of Sprawlsville's top 10 tourist traps. For years, gorgeous sirens had been luring people to the island for primal, frenzied sex, and then to kill them. The first step was getting there, so Xander
chartered a suspicious-looking trawler at the wharf, rode a dolphin, flew in on an experimental military drone, stripped naked and waded. I think this was the funniest Well, is he... Strip naked? The sirens aren't coming to you. You gotta go to the sirens. So I think...
As an uneasy Xander chugged across the bay, he suddenly realized why the trawler seemed so suspicious. It was owned by mob boss Enzo Stereotipo.
Stereotype.
Before Xander could react, Enzo's goons tied him up and threw him into the ocean where...
Xander used his gun to shoot himself free. Xander discovered a shipwreck full of crypto. Xander was picked up by the dreaded kaiju, Zoomzilla. A sultry mermaid appeared. That's what I was thinking about, a mermaid.
As the lustful mermaid seductively licked every inch of his body, Xander
Whoa!
totally forgot about his mission. And as they writhed in untamed passion, a moaning Xander exclaimed,
I wasn't expecting it to go that way. Well, I guess he did say sultry. Do you know who murdered my wife? I got a fart so freaking bad. Marry me, and together we'll rule the 7 seas. Humping a fish is even sexier than I imagined. Who murdered my wife?
And the siren does. It was Cliff Fatale, whom Xander immediately arrests and or kills. Let's call this Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Mermaid.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
I kind of want him to say, like, this some hot ass.
Looking at this, I think this might be difficult for others to understand. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Yeah, let's try again. Yeah, let's try again, actually.
Starting from the top. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Daphne Fatale.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing. Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Privyet. Gregor says Cliff has been missing ever since he told Jerzy Pozzoli he wouldn't pay protection money anymore. Gregor needs to take the ashes of his father on a cross-country road trip to bury them in Winnipeg. But then, pirates. Gregor takes Xander to the backrooms where where his most muscle-bound and sweatiest canners can.
Wen goes to Jerzy Pozzoli's cannoli factory on the wrong side of the tracks. His goons open fire.
Detective Wen survives the onslaught and sneaks into Pozzoli's office, looking for clues. What he finds shocks him to the core. They shoot up all the cannolis that were being baked for Jerzy Pozzoli's daughters, Crystal Pozzoli's Sweet 16. Detective Wen ducks behind some crates, only to find a crate labeled Gold Bars. Detective Wen will have to get Jerzy Pozzoli the only way he knows how, sleeping his way to the top. Wait, wasn't there like a option for writing like a really horny book?
There's a framed picture labeled Cliff Fatale and Jerzy Pozzoli, shaking hands.
Detective Wen is horrified. The man labeled Cliff Fatale is him. He was Cliff Fatale the whole time. And on the right side of the picture, Santa Claus, covered in blood. Suddenly, the windows blow out and the CIA rushes in. Agent Stone says, Detective Wen, this is our jurisdiction now. In more than just shaking hands, they are in a tryst with Daphne as well.
What a twist! What a commentary on the American cannery industry! Pure noir. I call it, The Ink Was Black as Night.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this will be one for the ages.
Hey, we did it. Next time we'll write
I'll write it up
a
right
steamy
away.
book.
Unless you think we could come up with something better?
For our first book, let's keep it as is. Now let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
See ya. Alright, so looking at our Date-A-Dex. Wallace. You met Wallace and he immediately fell in love with you. Congratulations. It appears that Wallace says Wall. He gives his love freely and simply. How one might imagine a wall might. but I think there's more here than meets the lenses. Like a prisoner with a smuggled nail file and a whole lot of patience, you too can slowly erode his armor and emerge on the other side of his personality. Likes steadfastness, trust, dislikes small children with crayons. He's smitten, that's so cute. Keep at it, steady, true, unwaveringly firm. Bring up Wallace's trust, then dash it to pieces. No! Flirt with Wallace. Aww, be nice to Wallace. You met Dorian at the gym hall door, where he told you about the inhabitants, Stepford, Kristoff, and Dunk. You've met Lux, an insufferable influencer whose fabulous appearance seems to conceal a vapid, self-obsessed narcissist who talks about themselves in the third person. Come back and see them again. Or don't. Whatever. It might be cruel to say that Lux is vapid, without substance, and rather uninteresting once you get below the surface, but it would be cruel to objective reality to suggest that this isn't true. Lux's claims to fame is that they have a whole lot of followers on Instagram, 2.5 million to be exact. Did Lux buy some of those followers in the form of bot accounts from unspecified countries? Sure they did. Does that infringe upon Lux's intense pride at their number of total followers? Of course not. Lux's brand is centered around the concept of the light within, encouraging their followers to find their inner light and shine it brightly for the world to see. However, Lux's obsession with their image and online persona has made them increasingly self-centered and insufferable. Likes themselves, good lighting, high engagement. Dislikes, interesting conversation, long-form content, legal action. Lyric. Congratulations, you helped Lyric outline an entire book. Come see him again to see how he's done. So maybe we'll get a new sticker next time? Arma! You met Arma, a tough cookie smoke alarm who seems to be malfunctioning. She's busy trying to make sure the house stays safe, and has asked you to return later. Arma wants to be the best firefighter in the world. Unfortunately for her, so far, this has only meant that she's hyper-vigilant about any teeny tiny bit of smoke that she detects, routinely triggering obnoxious and adrenaline-pumping false alarms. All of this constant anxiety has also had the effect of wearing her down over time, such that her batteries are almost completely drained. What she desperately needs is someone to give her a bit of a break, and to show her that she doesn't need to be keyed all the way up to 11 in order to do her job. Likes urgency, piercing noises, and latex. Piercing noises, that's what you like. Dislikes the middle path. Dirk. I saw Harper and I didn't see Dirk. This is where your clothes have been for the last couple of weeks. Weeks? Couple? With laundry day looming large, it's become harder and harder to actually let your shirt out of the bag. Is it better to intervene or let him be unclean? Likes security, Harper, being told what to do. Dislikes Harper. Alright, so it's a love-hate relationship I see. Harper. You met Harper the Hamper, who is clearly tied up in a majorly dysfunctional relationship with Dirk, the dirty laundry. You left before they could start arguing again. Harper isn't clingy, she's just a gal who likes a little control and knows too well what can happen if she doesn't have it. Doing laundry is chaotic, and with each round of laundry that passes through her, she knows there's a chance some sock she loves may not return from a cycle. She knows that Dirk might be getting fed up and is begging for release. She knows she should. He's beginning to smell, and is getting restless, but he just doesn't understand his existence is at risk if she lets him go. Likes Dirk, Dirky poo. Dislikes abandonment. Ooh, abandonment issues. Shadow Lord! During your last conversation, Shadow Lord apparently acquired another piece of his dark armament. He looks forward to your next ritual. My penumbra. Alright, how many charges we got left? Okay, so I'm thinking we get Koa, which I'm assuming is the couch.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort. His arms are draped over the back of the couch, his head tilted back, and his eyes beginning to flutter shut.
Taking a nap,
He looks
man?
just as though he's about to fall asleep. But when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello. Hope I didn't wake you. You look so cozy. Mind if I join you? You look cozy.
Join me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was being too forward.
He pats the
Apparently
seat
not.
next to him.
Come on and take a load off.
Oh, he's so chill.
I'm Koa, by the way.
What's up, Koa?
Pehe oi.
Heard so much about you. Nice to meet you. Near my couch? A pleasure.
You too.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly. You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
Do you want to be alone? I thought you were gonna talk to me. So, how about the Coolsville sports team? Do you want to be alone?
No, that's okay.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know? Couch culture is really all about taking it easy together. You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. What's that mean? Sure, it's like loving someone but leaving them alone. Kinda sus. What's that mean?
It's kind of more a feeling than anything else, but it means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word. It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you. It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Guess I'll give it a shot then. Sounds boring. Can't you just tell me something about yourself? No, be chill. That's what he is. He's a chill guy.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Alright then.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him. You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice.
Yeah, no
Something I
worries.
want to give you.
Ooh, thank you! Is that my pocket change? Whoa, free money. Did you steal this from me? Is that my pocket change?
You know it. You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And a gift like this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
Thanks, man. In human culture, giving someone stuff you found is deeply rude. I'm touched you share your culture with me. Bro, it's probably stuff that fell out of my pocket and is in the couch. Chill. It's not like he's gonna be going out to the store and buying stuff. Alright? Relax. Interesting.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
He's a cool guy.
Koa yawns.
But he's making me tired. I will say, I feel like I'm gonna yawn too.
I'm gonna take a nap. Feel free to stick around as long as you want, alright?
Alright.
I'm just so comfy.
Comfy. Oh, seems like somebody's messaging me again. What I really wanted to see. Okay, they said a pile of dust is behind the couch. Do I have like another couch I'm not aware of? No, they didn't say behind. They said under the couch. Shift. But that doesn't really get me down, you know? I'm gonna talk to my boys next time and see if they can help me find.
Hey, I feel a little ambushed here.
'Cause you are! Double detective time. No, don't worry. It's not about you.
Sorry to bother you, Henry, but we're looking for any information on a counterfeit item in the house.
Henry?
Have you found anything? Perhaps at one of our grime scenes?
Well, yeah. When I was upstairs cleaning under the trophy shelf, I heard Stepford saying some nasty stuff. You should go check with him. You down for a drink later?
Yeah. Sure, I'll be back.
Sweet. See you around.
Now, is this soap? What is this? Sponge?
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through.
Hello.
She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze.
Amazonian woman.
It slightly undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
Tydus Andromache?
You? Ha! Name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear. If thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty.
You're calling me dirty? Bro, I bought you from the store. You don't remember me?
I shall leave you as you present.
Remember, like, oh my god, remember that song? I've been Christ. Piper, do you remember? I don't remember this.
I just wanted to beat you. We don't even know each other and you're threatening me? Yeah, you're threatening me?
Threatening? Thinkest thou truly I have threatened? I have merely spoken, peasant.
Peasant? I bought you. What are we talking about right now?
Bloom faith in thy breast, that in the face of a true threat from this general of note, thy knees should tremble, buckle, and bear you swiftly to a merciless ground.
Would I? You're soap! Don't leave me go get the water and wash you out. In fact, maybe I'll switch to a new brand of soap. How about that? How about that? Then who will be buckling and bearing swiftly to the merciless ground? Look, I can take these Tide Pods and go stomp on them outside. Oh, well, I can't go outside right now. Never mind. Let me shut up. Whoa, fair enough. I believe you. Look, I don't need this. I just wanted to chat. I'm scared, but that was gorgeous. I'm not glazing right now.
Chat? What is chat?
Oh, she's old soap too. It just means a friendly conversation. You seriously don't know what the word chat? Hey, I didn't know what placebook or whatever Phoenicia was talking about was.
Oh, frothing hell. Thou hast torn me from my pods for the crush of soul and spirit that resides in the slime of banter?
No, she's too good to talk to me. Yeah, okay.
Maybe I am unknown to you. It shines from this like a cherried drunkard's nose that thou hold'st my truth not within thy ken.
Ken?
Go now.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll go wherever I want in my own
A
home.
clement beat has leaked beneath the scale of armor snaking back to regiment.
Yeah. Okay. I see where things are
Take
going.
it now. Take it before I snatch it back from ungrateful fingers.
Yo, I'll take that soap stored and snap it over my knee. You got it. See you later. We've misunderstood each other. I'll come back another time. Yeah, you got me twisted.
Do so. Thou wouldst dare it, so do.
Yeah, I will do. It's my house.
This my house.
I live
lives
here. I got 2 messages. Discord. Date-Viators.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
Hey now. Glad to know I'm on your mind. Wow, check your job privilege, fat cat. Must be nice having a job to ignore. Check your
Stop.
job.
I feel genuinely bad about that, okay? I don't mean to complain. Just, I need to know how your whole, like, household object harem anime is going.
Not great. Nobody's... Oh, well, my wall's in love with me. It's going okay. I think it's going good. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, I only got one of them that actually like me.
Huh? Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator.
Oh, wow. They're all so weird. Dating is harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's just all so complicated.
Welcome to dating, friendo. It's complicated for everybody. Humans,
Yeah.
animals, furniture. Nobody likes dating. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
I definitely don't feel like that. I feel super awkward. It feels more overwhelming, really. Yeah, I don't feel eligible. I just got in a fight with a box of soap.
Well, damn, I would. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Are we what? Do I know? Holding hands? Yeah, do I know?
Yes, the fuck you do.
Ah!
If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, let's listen to our boss go on another drunken rant.
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Dang. Well, bye, Sandy. Dude, I went from talking to someone super chill to talking to someone high-strung. What's chiller than chill? Quoa. This big guy is all about taking it easy, with no worries and little in the way of talking to get in the way of relaxation. He's off to take a nice nap. A big guy with a relaxed, chill, and lovable vibe. Hailing from Kona, Hawaii, or Kailua Kona on the Big Island, Kona likes to relax and eat good food with friends. Anytime someone is down or feeling out of it, Koa hears them out. He's a great listener and thrives on helping friends. For being such a helpful and giving guy, he doesn't seem to ask much in return. He would never want to burden anyone else with his own woes, because for him, that would ruin all the fun. Likes peace, quiet, owning and operating a fusion restaurant. Oh, you've got a restaurant? Dislikes being a downer. Tydus, Andromache. You met the imperious, warlike Tydus. She appeared to be on the verge of battle and giving you a bit of a verbal thrashing. She's pissed at me because I haven't been doing my laundry. Come see her again for round 2. Tydus feels that the weight of the world rests on her because she alone must decide whether to sacrifice her darling detergent pods. She views the... Oh, so you're not even the detergent. You're the box. She views the task of guarding over her pods as a higher purpose, and without them she feels literally empty. Though she knows just as well as anyone that her pods are the only 4-in-1 laundry solution with highly concentrated detergent, stain remover, and color protector, outperforming the leading laundry detergent and giving you more bang for your buck. Tydus is loyal to a fault and will do absolutely anything for the one she loves most. Careful though, she may be used to washing off crap, but she refuses to take any of yours. Likes duty, honor, that kind of stuff, dislikes stains. Yeah, you and Dirk must be hating each other. Alright, we'll do one more night. Okay, 1. What is that? This. Like, do you see who I'm pointing at specifically? You don't.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him.
That's not a table.
He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
That's not my dishes. Yeah, just let him think.
The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Well, you gotta. It's my house. Excuse me? Bang on the table! Yeah, that'll get his attention.
You raise your fist to bang on the table, but before you can make contact with it, you find a hand gripping yours by the wrist. Quite tightly.
Dang, you pissed.
No. Dishes are to be treated with respect.
But I wasn't hitting the dishes, I was hitting the table. I was just trying to get your attention.
That is what words are for.
Already starting off terribly.
Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
No, I can tell you the price. Let me go get the receipt. I mean, they're my dishes. I like them too. Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware. They're not exactly fine china. I don't even know who you are and you're dismissing me? Yeah, you're being rude.
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Daisuke Dishware. Oh, you're the one who has that restaurant Frenchman was talking about. Well, he's not French. I think he's British. Maybe.
And you are interrupting inventory.
Inventory? I'm literally walking through my house, dude. Who asked you to do this? Inventory?
Yes. Once a week, I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it.
Oh.
If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Yo, have I not been doing anything around my house? Sounds awful. Sounds admirable. Sounds like a job, alright. Sounds admirable, because I'm not doing that.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead.
What?
Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Like a K-drama. Are you alright?
Forget about me. Are the dishes alright?
Yeah, the dishes are fine. Yes, they're still on the table. Tell me you're alright first. Forget the stupid dishes. Yes, they're still on the table.
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
You okay? Walk it off, you giant baby. Did a dish break? Did a dish break?
Thankfully, no. But it seems I have chipped.
What does that mean?
I must prepare myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
Dang, he's like... Well, I guess it is on me for tripping on the floor. I guess we gotta talk to the floor. It was an accident. Are you sure I can't help you? Don't be dramatic. In K-drama fashion. Are you sure I can't help you?
Yes, your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless.
I feel like that was a bit backhanded, but alright.
Leave me now.
Okay. I wonder if you two see, like, all the drama.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe, a stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Wet hot love. Wet hot love. Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
Mighty wet. Oh, because you're a shower. I get it. I don't think I know you well enough for that just yet. But I got the non-slip shower mat then. Yo, I don't know you like that.
Modest, huh? Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Modesty's what separates us from the animals. Well, with maybe the exception of the mighty possum. Possums being the most modest creature in the animal kingdom.
How would you know that? If you say so, what about squirrels? Wait, really? Yeah, what about squirrels?
Reckon I can't really weigh in on the modesty of squirrels. Being a shower, I don't engage with them on the regular.
But you engage with possums? I got a possum in my house? Makes sense.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne.
Definitely cayenne. Maybe cinnamon? Probably just plain old salt.
Sweet.
I like cinnamon.
Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle.
Hey man, what'd I say? What about what'd I say about stepping back a little bit?
Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course.
Yeah,
But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir.
They got you doing the cinnamon challenge?
Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
No, you're sweet. Thanks, bud. I appreciate the cinnamon. Yeah.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
Johnny Splash.
Whoa! And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
Alright. I can tell, and I really appreciate it. Well, you're doing great. I'll leave a positive review.
Now don't that sound like a hilariously sardonic send-up to our crazy modern world? But being a shower, I don't understand the reference.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Here's what I reckon I do know, though. It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by.
Yeah, I can't really see myself taking a shower in the downstairs bathroom.
You've been told. You're kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me more. I didn't know that. Please don't start monologuing.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater.
Dishwater.
Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time?
I do it to relieve myself of a bad time. I'll tell you what.
To experience something new and exciting. To meet someone famous or important.
Definitely not doubtful. Depends on the bathroom. Say doubtful.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Maybe, but I flunked out of 2nd grade. I did not.
You know what I usually spend all my time doing around here.
Singing. Flirting with attractive strangers. Binging TV series. Using the toilet. Using the toilet?
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my day sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
15 minutes. A week? 1 fortnight, 12 minutes. I say a fortnight.
Absolutely not. But I reckon you'd be mighty clean, It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water. I'm usually in and out in 30 seconds max. I'm more of a bath person myself. Yeah, I'm more of a bath person.
Oh! Pretty brave for you to be so sacrilegious. I should probably be offended. But honestly, I kind of like your boldness. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything.
Using what? Bonisha, you've been talking to the shower? Girl, you're gonna have to deal with more than overheating if you keep doing
12
that.
minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
24 hours. I'm almost certain it's 24 hours. Oh, wow. So, absolutely no idea. How stupid am I? No one told me there'd be a test. Mine all feel endless.
Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume. Well, the answer is 1,440 minutes. Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
That sounds amazing. And that's a problem? 1% of my day is grooming my armpit hair? And that's
It's
a
gosh
problem.
darn terrible is what it is. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
No?
No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Bad? Terrible? Hungry? Like you complain too much?
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Dreams? What dreams? That's okay, you're doing great as a shower. Oh gosh, you're not gonna start rambling on about your dreams, are you?
Gosh
What
darn.
dreams?
Did I go and say that out loud?
Yeah, you did. Tell me your dreams, Johnny. Yeah, you definitely did.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And that's all there is to it.
Aww. Please, Johnny, tell me your dream. That's too bad. Well, it was good chatting with you.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face.
Yeah?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you.
Oh, yeah?
So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
Anything. Seems fair. What's the condition? On one conditioner? Seems fair.
Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Surely this
Okay.
ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
Alright. I will, Johnny. I promise. Let me check my schedule. I'm very important. We'll see. Maybe if I'm real bored.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues. Oh.
It's funny. How many more of these I got? 3? Is the toilet paper something? The toilet paper is something. But what is it? We will find out. Soap. I'm not touching the soap again. Huh? A first aid kit. Interesting.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers? This isn't going to be more lore, is it?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David?
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Date-Viators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Alrighty then. Amir.
The sound of Johnny's distinct vocals and a blast of steam hit you all at once as you enter the bathroom. Amir is wincing, calling out over the noise.
Johnny, as vocally blessed as you are, don't you think that is enough for today?
Johnny continues singing. You can't tell if he's just not heard Amir or if he's ignoring him.
Johnny? Johnny?
This is for you, Grandpa.
Johnny!
Johnny finally pulls the curtain back, turning to shoot Amir a glare.
Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here?
Yes, I can. That is the problem. We can all hear you. I and everyone else in the bathroom, the bedroom, the attic, the whole house, Johnny. I do not doubt that even the house across the street can hear you.
What's with the yelling? Should I come back later?
Oh, Azizam, I am so sorry. I did not see you come in.
Gotta switch up real quick.
In fact, I cannot see anything as I am completely fogged over.
Johnny doesn't bother waiting for any resolution to the conversation. He simply begins singing once more.
Topeka, 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 bodega, bodega, bodega. Topeka, 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 bodega, bodega, bodega.
Amir lets out a growl. You didn't know he had it in him.
Perhaps because Johnny has spent the last 2 hours choking on that high D at the top of his pipes.
Whoa! Not gonna make the choking on a high D joke. Nope. Wow, this is some dramatic infighting, you two. I'm not gonna make a joke, I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm mature.
Admirable restraint.
Settle down there, pretty baby. You're just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show.
Show?
Absurd, of course he did. I simply did not want to steal the spotlight from everyone else, which I could clearly do, so I politely declined.
Huh. Well, what would your act even be?
No, I have an act, a very good one. Better than your lousy caterwauling.
Caterwauling?
Well, what is it then, Mr. Shiny?
It's... I do,
Looking fabulous, a musical number, a magic act. Looking fabulous.
Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always like looking at you, Amir. I'll see you there.
Where's the pipe, you hack?
Oh!
Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby.
I'm sorry you had to be there for that.
That was intense. You okay? Are you kidding? That was awesome. Hidden talents? Now I'm curious.
Perhaps I will make an appearance at the show with your encouragement.
Yes, do.
And of course, I would be more than happy to give you a demonstration.
Just for me?
Once I've had a chance to dry out.
Okay. You. What are you doing up here?
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
Hello? Oh!
No. Why are you here?
In my bathroom? Are you angry? Just saying hi. Sorry, did I scare you? I feel like I've already done something wrong here.
Yes! You scared me.
Okay.
Don't you know who you are? What you are to me?
Oh, we got another one. Maggie. Maggie, you know this dude?
I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force.
Divine force? Oh, tell me more.
Not now, not here, not yet.
Oh, not in the bathroom? Okay.
Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this.
Okay.
I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Alright. Betty!
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening.
What's up, girl?
She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
You're burning. I think that's just for talking out loud about someone. No, but my heart was racing. Get me off your mind, please.
Maybe. But either way, it feels like you knew somehow.
Yeah, we haven't talked in a bit.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't been so easy. I wonder if you have any bedtime routines or rituals that help you out.
I take a sleep aid. I turn off every light in the room, and then I set the fan on the highest setting.
You always look so comfortable and happy in your sleep.
Appearances can be deceiving. That's all thanks to you. Can you please stop watching me sleep? It's all thanks to you.
You'll make me blush, you know. You must do a little something to get yourself ready for bed, hmm?
Mm-hmm. I have this skincare routine. I like to read in bed. I just lie down and let the darkness claim me. I like to read.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Maybe if I read something pleasant, my thoughts would be a little bit calmer.
What's troubling you, girl?
As for me, you know, these days I mostly just lie awake playing out some silly fantasy in my mind. I'll spare you the details, but I always hope it might lead me to some sweet dreams. Or at least a peaceful rest, if nothing else. But nothing seems to work for me.
What kind of fantasies are we talking here? Unfortunately, trying to direct your dreams rarely works. Maybe you need to de-stress during the day.
Oh, well, probably nothing you'd want to hear about.
Well, I'm asking.
They are pretty dirty.
Try me. I don't need to hear that. A bed with dirty fantasies? Shocker.
Well, let's just say I have this recurring fantasy about someone who doesn't seem to notice me. So I do all sorts of wild things to get their attention. Daring exhibitionist things. You get the idea.
Yeah? I'm gonna need you to spell it out. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, maybe another time. I don't want to give the game away.
Okay. Fair,
Betty
fair.
sighs, as if she hasn't quite found what she was looking for.
Well, hey, thanks for talking that out with me.
Damn.
I'm gonna try to shake up my routine tonight. I'll take any positive thoughts you've got.
Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind. Sending positive sleep thoughts your way. You've got this.
Thank you, hon. See you
You're
tonight.
welcome. Good night. Let's go ahead and look at Daisuke. You met Daisuke, guardian and protector of the dishes. You accidentally fell and he caught you, which protected you from injury but resulted in his being chipped. The distant and serious guardian of the plates, bowls, and utensils. Wouldn't he of all people know if we have some fake silverware? Sometimes difficult to read what he's thinking on the inside, but he seems to be fully aligned on the side of good, clean duty. Like a capable courtesan, Daisuke is trained in many talents other than mere dishware. Perhaps with some gentle support you can crack this pot. Likes taking things seriously, dislikes constructive feedback. Amir! Last time you came to see Amir, you happened on a fight between him and Johnny Splash. Seems like all is going to be okay though. Johnny Splash. You met Johnny Splash, a hunka burning love wrapped in a shower curtain. He asked you to come back to hear a secret he's never shared with anyone before. There's nobody like Johnny Splash, and Johnny Splash ain't like nobody else. If it seems his personality, speech pattern, dress, and overall vibe are reminiscent of someone living or dead, you're simply barking up the wrong pipe. Likes fame, fortune, everything that goes with it. Dislikes snark. Betty. Turns out Betty is having a tough time sleeping lately. She's been having fantasies that keep her up. About who, I wonder. Yeah, who? I wonder. And that has been our 5th night playing Date Everything. Let's check out the Datables we've met and the impressions they've left on me. First up is Arma. Arma comes off as very high-strung, and who wouldn't be if slacking off could cost the lives of everyone in the house? To her, everything is a danger, and it's her duty to point it out. I'd hate it if this turns into a boy who cried wolf situation, so maybe during Arma's storyline we'll help her take care of a hazard that threatens our home. Arma is going to go into the "Who are you again?" tier. Next up we have Lyric. We finally got around to helping Lyric write his book. I realized while editing that Lyric did say he didn't want to put his character Wen in a box, and he wanted the character to have infinite possibilities. But after failing to make something good the first time, I just got tunnel vision and focused on making a book that made sense. I feel like I may have unintentionally ended up pigeonholing Wen into the typical detective route. I hope it doesn't negatively impact my run. I really like how dedicated Lyric is to stories and his creative personality. Even though I didn't cover them all, there were so many options to choose from when creating the story outline. For that, I'm going to bump Lyric up to the could be better, could be worse tier. I think if he flirted with me a little more, he probably would have been bumped a little higher, but this tier isn't a bad place to be. Next is Koa. Koa is the embodiment of laid back. His voice is calm, his dialogue is carefree, and his aura is peaceful. We love an unproblematic king. I'm not sure what conflict will come up in the storyline of someone this chill, but I guess we'll have to find out. Koa is going in the "Who are you again?" tier. Next up is Hoove. At last, Maggie and I got to interrogate our favorite crime scene investigator, who told us to talk to Stefford if we wanted to figure out who's been spreading those nasty rumors. Hoove also invited us out to get a drink. For now, he'll stay where he's at. Next is Tydus. How does one reach that level of hostility in such a short amount of time? Upon greeting Tydus, she immediately threatened me, and unlike Jack Sparrow, I don't think she was joking. Just how much damage can soap do? I don't know, but at the pace we're going, I'm going to find out real quick. Tydus is going in the "My Treasured Rival" tier. Next up is Daisuke. Daisuke is in charge of our dishware, and like most of the other Datables, he takes his job very seriously. Daisuke seems pretty aloof at the start of our interaction, and I'm sure my flippant attitude towards my dishware didn't help. But in the end, we had a bit of an anime, J-drama, rom-com moment. As a longtime weeb and rom-com enjoyer, I absolutely eat up moments like these, and I will be returning to see if we'll have a beautiful enemies to lovers arc. Daisuke will go in the could be better, could be worse tier. Next up is Johnny Splash. Right off the bat, I'm going to admit I don't know much about Elvis. I didn't grow up listening to Elvis or watching any documentaries about him. The most I've seen of him are impersonators busking in Las Vegas. That being said, Johnny seems to take a lot of inspiration from Elvis and other popular singers. Johnny absolutely loves singing, even though he's not great at it. But even though he's not good at singing, I can respect the dedication to the craft. Johnny does flirt with us, but it's under the guise of trying to get a record deal. Will we help this tone-deaf singer achieve his dreams? Maybe. Only time will tell. For now, Johnny will go in the "Who are you again?" tier. Oof, I'm running out of room. Next is Amir, my gorgeous, gorgeous mirror. It looks like I'm not the only one subjected to Johnny's sonnets. Amir's patience is running very thin, and it doesn't help that Johnny mentions how he got a special spot in Volt's show, whatever that means. I can't lie, seeing Amir lose his patience and let his positivity mask slip was intriguing. I like seeing more sides of him, and I look forward to seeing what Amir comes up with in his show segment. Amir will move up to the could be better, could be worse tier. Next is the vent. Once again, a Datable snapped at me and tried to tell me where I can and cannot go in my house. At least this time, it didn't seem like it came from a place of hostility. It was more like a sense of unpreparedness. Mr. Vent wants to talk to me, but hasn't quite steeled his heart for that moment. Maybe next time he won't be so anxious. For now, Mr. Vent won't go on the tier list because we haven't officially met each other. Finally, we have Betty. It seems something is troubling Betty and keeping her from getting a good night's sleep. Her issues seem to stem around a person who doesn't seem to notice her. She repeatedly fantasizes about this mystery person and how to get their attention. It appears talking things out with me didn't help all that much. Maybe if I knew who the mystery person was, I could have given her better advice. For now, Betty is going to stay where she's at. Oh, look at the time! The sun will be up soon, which means it's my time to go. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked my content, and leave a comment on what you thought about the game, or if you have any recommendations. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember, stay sharp and stay curious. Bye!